At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men.
For the Warriors, Lewis checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Peyton, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Aldama. And at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Butler finds MP to the wing right side. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Bain, the bounce pass. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the deep three-point attempt. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kennard. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point guard. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. Memphis leading by 15. Such a wide open look. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the middle, here's MP, and yes, it's good. MP's got his second basket of the night.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Jackson down low. MP's there. Can't get it to fall. Pajemski finds MP. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, a steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Kuminga throws it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things...
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the finish.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Grizzlies. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive... He's checked in for Moses Moody. Here's Green. No scoring in this one. Here's Lewis, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Green is out there with Butler, and it's Lewis in at center. That's the Warriors' 5.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Lewis down low. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Wells kicks to Morant. Driving inside. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Pass to Edey. Good defense by MP. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 18. Payne drives in. Here's Edey. Plays it up off the glass. Edey's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Lewis. Intercepted. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Lewis dishes to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. A 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Payton.
and you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Puts up a deep three. The shot will not fall. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Memphis, Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the point. Wells in the corner. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pippen, the pass to Clark. Now Bane. He's defended by Pajemski. Bane with the bucket.
This is the defense Bane attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And the Warriors with some changes. Santos is checked in, and Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Puts up a deep three. Santos, no good. Memphis leading by 21. Here's Wells. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin, and there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
That one falls.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Outside, Bane. A three-pointer off the mark.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down three before halftime.
Pippen against Kerr. Pass to Edey. Now Wells. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Kerr. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr.
Adjustments are up. Part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Kennard finds Pippen. Back to Kennard. Low block shot on the way. Here's Aldama. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Pippen. To the middle. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And tonight,
Just got to tighten up and get them next time.